Mr. Francis Adomako, who happens to be the regional organizer of the NPP in the Ashanti region, is here with us. Mr. Adomako, this election proved to be tough for the NPP. Did you notice that on the ground?
Every single it's a contest. When you are going to write an exam, definitely no exam comes easy. If you are going to write an exam, an internal exam like this, and the internal exam, your main opponent is somebody who used to be your party member. Remember, Honorable Ediomi has served as a member of parliament in Ejisu for 12 solid years. The first 8 years, from 2009 to 2016, he was a member of parliament when the party was in opposition. He was not that strong because his party was not in power. But between 2016 and 2020, when our party came to power, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Adomako Akufo-Addo, appointed him as a Deputy Minister of Roads. That made him more stronger. Due to that, most of the roads in Ejisu were done under his tenure. So if most of the roads in Ejisu was done under his tenure, so you could imagine that the people who saw the road being constructed would have that kind of support. Again, prior to this particular election, he went out talking about the fact that he was the one who did the roads. Most of the people believed him. That made it a bit difficult because it was propaganda that had been sent. In addition, you have the NDC not in the context. The regional chairman of the NDC also came out publicly to say that all the supporters should rally behind the independent candidate Ediomi. Not only that, there are rumors saying that they gave him resources. So if NDC is not in the race, and you have the regional chairman canvassing votes for, remember, in the year 2020, the National Democratic Congress pulled 14,000 votes in a Ejisu election. So even if half of NDC decides that we are casting our ballot for the independent candidate, it makes it tough. Again, in general, by elections, we have low turnouts. In addition to, the parties has its own internal problems. Some of the members were aggrieved. So you could imagine we have a complicated issue that made it a bit difficult for the party. But notwithstanding, the party stood on its ground to make sure that every single home, every household in Ejisu, every church in Ejisu, everyone we needed to speak to, we spoke to, and that's what we are seeing today. I'm happy. I'm happy in the sense that at the end of the day, the seat that belong to MPP have not gone the other way around. Now, John Kume's seat is going to be occupied by lawyer Kwabena Boate, and that is what makes me happy.
It looks like after this election, the NPP has some internal healing to do. As organizer of the NPP in the Ashanti region, do you already have some plans in mind that you have to roll out?
As the national chairman has already retreated, we'll go back to our drawing board. When events of this nature turns out, you look at where were your strengths, what were our weaknesses, the opportunities we have to take advantage of, and our threats. We'll definitely look at these SWOT analysis, go back to our drawing board, wherever we fell short, those we need to speak to, those even if we need to beg, those we need to plead, everyone we need to talk to, we'll try as much as possible to bring all on board. At least it's an internal issue, And members who are feel they are offended, all of them went to support Honorable Eduomi, and that's what we see in this particular election.
You are the original organizer. It means that most of the times you've been going through the region into the constituencies. Are these issues widespread within the Ashanti region, which happens to be the stronghold of the NPP?
They are not widespread. I believe there are some few constituencies that members, if you recall, some of the constituencies have issues, and it's not new to us. We'll look at all those constituencies that have concerns. As a matter of urgency, we'll get to those members who feel aggrieved, sit down with them, judge with them, and work out the best amicable solution to take. So that, because as we move towards election 2024, we want to break the eight. And breaking the eight will not just be something on a silver platter. Its actions, charity begins at home, and action speaks more than words. So it's not going to be just a mere talk. We need to get closer to them, especially those who, in one way or the other, feel that they were not treated well across all the 47 constituencies. We'll do our homework and make sure that, look, we prepare very well as we move towards election 2024.
Is the Ashanti region drifting from the NPP?
No, Ashanti region remains wrong. I mean, the mere fact that even when you are in your house, you have so many kids. One of them, we keep offending our, but still, they are your children. You can't throw them away. You will find ways and means of talking to them. Even if your wife may offend you, but the fact that your wife has offended you doesn't mean that you should divorce your wife. You know what I'm saying? So no matter where the problems are, we will get almost every single party member, listen to them. I personally believe the General Secretary will take it up and will make sure that, look, this is our stronghold, and the region will continue to be the stronghold of the New Patriotic Party. Every single thing that we need to do in order to make sure that, look, we are formidable as we prepare towards election 2024, we surely do it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Francis Adomako. And he is the regional organizer for the New Patriotic Party in the Ashanti region. So now the EC is still in a meeting, and I'm sure that they are trying to put everything in order so that very soon we'll have the results being declared